Hello everyone and welcome to this week's reviews. Earth Day is happening this weekend, so it's time for Disney to release their annual nature documentary. In recent years, they've explored chimps, bears, and monkeys. Now they bring us to the Chinese wilderness with even more animals to say "aww" at. This is Disneynature's Born in China. If you've seen the Disneynature films, you have a general idea of what Born in China entails. There are a lot of shots of animals being cute and facing the dangers of nature, mostly predators, all the while a celebrity gives a non-threatening narration. In this film, rather than focus on one species, it turns the spotlight on three animals: pandas, monkeys, and snow leopards. Born in China gives a decent overview of how they survive through the seasons, all through some impressive cinematography. We really do get up close and personal with the animals, and yes, they are incredibly cute. Come on, when a panda is not adorable? The filmmakers devote enough time to each animal, with the footage edited to construct a story for each one. John Krasinski's narration does not get nearly as cutesy as previous Disneynature narrations by John C. Reilly and Tim Allen, and it's not too distracting. Nobody will confuse these Disneynature documentaries for more serious-minded nature documentaries, but they are a good way of introducing children to the wonders of these creatures. Although I still think nothing beats a trip to the zoo. Or, you could also go to Disney's Animal Kingdom. Part of the ticket sales on opening week do go to conservation proceeds, and as somebody who's pro-animal rights, I think that's a great gesture. If you love animals and just want to see them in nature, Disney documentaries like Born in China are worth watching. Next up is the shoot-'em-up action picture from director Ben Wheatley, Free Fire. Free Fire has an inspired concept as it details a gun exchange that then goes horribly wrong, and it all descends into a gunfight in this abandoned warehouse. Ben Wheatley certainly directs it with plenty of pizzazz, and quite a bit of planning clearly went into putting this giant set piece together. The acting is also quite strong. Brie Larson gave my favorite performance, with one particularly hilarious moment from her that doesn't even involve a single word of dialogue. Sharlto Copley also has a lot of fun, doing a slightly exaggerated take on his own South African accent. And yet, despite those elements, I found myself rather detached and disinterested while watching the film. We don't truly get to know this band of misfits before the bullets start blazing, so I didn't have much of a personal investment in whether these criminals came out of this skirmish alive. The script, especially in the first half hour, feels like something a 15-year-old writes as their first screenplay, with clear inspiration from Quentin Tarantino. The second and third acts primarily consist of the gunfire, and it gets tiring after a while just seeing them shoot at each other over and over again. There's a way to direct a gun-heavy action scene and make it exciting. Just look at any John Ford Western. He was the master of that. I started getting numb to it all eventually. In conclusion, it's certainly not a bad film, and Free Fire will definitely find an audience of admirers, but I was sadly disappointed in the final result. Thank you for watching this week's reviews, and I'll see you next time.